How close are you to death? A little over a year ago, I had a dream of a family member passing away. It was the kind that you wake up from and you're screaming and you're crying and you're afraid, which I was and which I did. But once I got over the fear that I had of it, I thought that the dream would make from an interesting story. And from that, I got the focus of my thesis. My name is Sonia Sajjabi Namukuta, and I am pursuing a master's in creative writing. My thesis is a collection of short stories that have death as their central theme. Now, everyone has experienced death before. This can be someone who's close to you or someone distant. But the relationship that you have with that person determines how you will respond to it. This can be to a minimal effect, or this can create inner turmoil that makes you feel like you're losing a part of yourself. And that's why I think death is an interesting topic. From there, I asked myself, how do different groups of people experience death and what's the impact that it has? And then I divided them, I created groups, and the first three were those who actually die, those who grieve the people who have died, and those who experience death in their minds without actually dying. And then the other two were victims and perpetrators of death. Once I established this, I jumped into my creative process, looking at imaginary worlds, but situating my characters in relatable spaces like villages and towns and even dreams. And from there, I looked out for inspiration from writers who look at horror, death, suicide, and murder, all of which are difficult topics to talk about. And I also looked within, and my personal experience aided that. And from there, I came up with the quote that my stories are based on true stories, but how true or how based they are is relative. By putting the different forms of death and different ways they may manifest together, I invite readers to experience death through someone else's eyes in a way they may never have before. And that is the focus of my thesis. Thank you.